like to read as a child? You should paraphrase your answer like, when I was a kid, I loved reading. It's much better. Or you can say, back then, I enjoyed reading. Back then, in this case means when I was a child. I was back then, when I was a child. Okay, back then. Or you can paraphrase your answer by saying, yes, I love it. In fact, I have enjoyed reading. I've been reading my mystery novel when I was a teenager. I use present perfect, and present perfect continuous in my answer. Okay, let me give you another example here. If they ask you, what do you do in your free time? You should paraphrase your answer by saying, in my leisure time, in my spare time, I love to play games. Or you can say, when I'm not working, I like to read book. Or you can say, well, and my hobby is fishing. Okay, paraphrasing statement about favorite thing people. If they ask you, what's your favorite food to eat? If you answer like this, my favorite food definitely is eggs because you will not get high score because you don't paraphrase. Paraphrase. What? That's a paraphrase. That's like paraphrase. Instead, you can use this structure. The eggs I love the most is to answer this question. What's your favorite eggs? Okay. Example, what's your favorite TV show? The TV show I love the most is Today One Night. Okay. What is your favorite place to visit? The city I love the most is Hanoi City. It's my capital. It's my country's capital. It is the capital of my country, Vietnam. Okay. So you need to practice this structure because if the examiner gives you a favorite question and you know how to answer it excellently. On the other hand, if they ask you what's your niece what's your niece favorite food to eat, you should say I love the niece to eat or I really dislike what's your what's your least favorite food to eat to eat. You can say, well, the food I love the least is kimchi. I generally don't like Korean food. Synonym for like and dislike to paraphrase the question. Ok. Uầy, quyển này đọc hay thật, phải công nhận. Đọc cuốn méo chịu được. Quyển IELTS Speaking này, học bao nhiêu kiến thức luôn đấy. Thật sự luôn. Thề đọc cuốn không chịu được. We have some synonym.
Synonyms for like and dislike to paraphrase the questions.
Synonym. Okay. Some synonyms for like and dislike. Like to be keen on, to be fond of, to be captivated by, to be fascinated by, to be tempted by, to fancy. I fancy to be attracted to be passionate about. Okay, it's time we have it's time to be not keen on, to be not fond of, detest, hate, not can stand, can be to be not captivated by. Okay, summary. You're gonna have score 7 if you don't paraphrase your answer. You have to do it. You might be going to be slow at first. You know this. But the more you practice your paraphrasing, the easier you will get. You will be programmed like you will be programmed like computer. Comparison. You can answer the question by using comparison language. Comparison is so useful. It is something the examiner is expecting you to do. They want to be able to compare things. Want to compare what you want. Many things you can compare. You like to read, compare what you like to read with what you don't like to read. Compare what you like to read now with what you used to like to read when you were a child. Compare what you like to read now with what you would like to read in the future. In the future, compare what you like to read with what your friends or dependent people in your country like to read. If the examiner gives you a question with one to choice, they are inviting to do something. They are hoping that you will be giving them a certain kind of language. Would you rather own a dog or a car as a pet? Do you prefer reading books or magazine? Do you like eating fast food or traditional food? First of all, you are going to paraphrase. If they ask you, would you rather? You are going to answer, I would prefer to. Would you rather own a dog or a cat as a pet? Your answer should be, I would prefer to own a dog. I would prefer to own a car. If they ask you, would you prefer own a dog or a cat as a pet? A pet? You should be, I would rather own a dog. I would rather own a cat. We know that comparison language is a thing that the examiner really want you to do in the speaking. I remind to you that if you want to get a high score in the exam, you need to be able to compare. They need want you to be able to compare. Also, they need you to use non-defined relative clause, dependent clause, and make sure that each sentence should have a purpose. In this, if this However, if this that are given to them, I would prefer to or my prefer to be. Okay, ok, giờ đến phần Brexit này. Thú vị ở đây. Would you rather go to the movie or singing karaoke on Friday night? Step one. You can start your answer by saying something that is general true about poetry. Well, part of them are fun activities. Part of them are things that I really like to do. Part of the visual activity are things that my friend and I really love. Step two. Uh, Then you can start describing more detail, positive or negative about the two things using comparison structure. There are all talk of car as bad. Both of them are really fun. However, now you're starting to talk about one of them, okay? However, talk are more personality and very noisier, but they can require more time and a bigger home to take care of them properly. Cats, on the other hand, do not need as much space as dogs. Also, they are much more independent. However, they can be less friendly than dogs. Making the choice making the choice making the choice of ôi mẹ đọc hay vãi. Given the following, what I'm doing here is signaling that I'm making my choice. Would prefer to have a dog because I would prefer to have dogs because they are easier to have a strong relationship with. Adjective, you adjective in your answer writing a people. Be sure you adjective with proper form. Okay, doing a feeling is for person or the thing. Doing a feeling is used to for the thing causing the feeling. Example one, you're at the theater. When you're watching the movie, someone who is sitting next to you is talking. They're annoying. That is why you feel annoyed. When you go to the beach is so nasty. Uh, uh, that's why you feel enough. I was very excited because the movie was so exciting. Uh, I was bored because the movie was so exciting. Okay, remember to explain your adjective. Don't leave the adjective unclear. You should explain them by answering the question why and giving example. Why A better than B? Why was the movie so interesting? Relative clause. Can you relative clause or relative pronouns and past participate to add specific detail on your answer. For example, I really like jumping into a river. This is not fun. This is relative pronouns. You can make this sentence by using a relative clause. I really like jumping. I really like jumping into a river, which is not fun. I like people who give me the money. I like artists. I like the people are very friendly and I love them. Oh no, his friend. I'm the one who no. Try It can be nightmare. Try to give extra information by using relative clauses. Extremely flexible. We use relative clause for part 1, part 2 speaking, and even for task 1 and task 2 writing.